also, this to be fair, I know you were streaming before I took these pictures, but this was well before I met you. This is just to prove that this is before I knew who Cam and Brad were, because I don't think I had even started hanging out in Poison streams yet. Rita's, I know that now. Well, I know that now. It's too late now. Because this was what I started with. This was going to be my whole, like, if I had an album. But I have since decided, why did I make pink a primary color when you guys, I like pink now to a certain extent, but I had pink shoved down my throat so much as a kid because it's a girly color and I wasn't girly enough when we met my stepmom, that it's not like something that I want all the time. And so I was like, that was silly of me. Yeah, that was silly of me. You guys want to know what I looked like when I first met Sean? Blonde Shelly. He met me as a blondie. And I remember it was so funny. He met me and I was blonde, and I remember talking to one of his best friends and him being like, yeah, I was curious. Like, I was like, wow, when he went for you as a blonde, because he normally likes brunettes. And I was like, guess what? I'm both. Bitch. I'm kidding. Sorry. God, I hate my short hair. I just gotta like look at the chat and not see myself. You chug coffee, not me. Sorry, I have to go through 10 years of pictures. I'm just like trying not to look at myself. What did I, when Sean met me, I remember one of the compliments that I got, and I'm sorry if you don't like her, but I thought it was a compliment. Someone was like, I was working at a coffee shop, and someone, I don't know anything about her now, but this was back when she was like prime. They're like, you look like Ronda Rousey. And I was like, oh. And I was working out all the time too. I was working out all the time, like probably too much, actually, like detrimental. I was obsessed with my weight and everything. But yeah, someone told me I looked like Ronda Rousey. You're beautiful. Oh, sorry. What? Beautiful. Oh, hydrate. What? That was my coffee. Just kidding. I'll drink water. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks good. I don't know. I'm just like weird about my face. I showed you guys pictures of what I looked like in high school. I was chubby. And so I don't know. I have like weird dysmorphia about my face. Also, like, didn't help that, like, gosh, we left a trauma bond here, but my dad did start calling me fat at the age of 7. So still apparently unpacking all of that, because I also like reinforced that for a really long time. Let's see. Almost there. Look at, oh my god, you guys, he's so cute. Pictures of when I first met Sean. Oh my god, I have such a crush on him. That's so dumb. Look at this guy. This is our second date. Who's this cool guy? Who's that? Look at him. I need a picture of what I looked like without, okay, hold on. Without seaweed snacks in my mouth. God, such a baby. That's what I looked like when I met Sean. Blondie! That was 21-year-old Shelly. Oh yeah, that's what Sean looks like. Oh my gosh, have I never shown you guys what Sean looks like? Have I really never shown you? That's what Sean looks like. He has more tattoos now though. You wanna see my favorite picture of him because he's such a cutie patootie? Look at this little cutie patootie. Ah, that's Sean. He's so cute. Little cutie patootie. And then we accidentally, don't judge me, okay? But we accidentally matched on our third date. This is when we became wow, I'm so pale. No, I probably haven't. I think I've kept a lot of stuff. Sometimes I keep a lot of stuff private. Okay, you guys want to know why I immediately liked this guy. Do you want to know the energy that this guy gave the very first? Because my friend Daniel, Anthony was his partner. My friend Daniel and I met when I was working at a coffee shop at a mall, and Daniel was working at that mall, and he kept telling me to come check out his band, and I was like, oh no, because I really like you. You're really cool. And if I don't like your band, like you're so into it that it's going to ruin our friendship. And so for a while I was like, oh, I'm busy. Because they did happen to practice on nights that I had school anyway. So I was like, oh man, I can't. Skater boy energy. But like he was the guitar player. He is a guitar player. And he was in a metal band. And I went to go take pictures of them. And so the guitar player of a metal band giving this energy during, come on, focus, giving this energy during photo shoot and just making me laugh the whole time. It's, you know, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Oh man, look at all these old pictures. What the fuck? Hey guys, I'm so awkward that I made look at the face Kellen Quinn made while taking a picture with me. Tell me how uncomfortable that dude looks. Smiled with everyone else, right? But with me, he was just like I know, it's cuz it's so cute. Ugh, such a cutie. Look it. Come on now. Tell me you're not in. Focus. Tell me you're not in love. Look at that. Look at that silly goose. Ugh. I still have that Volumes hoodie. Will he be your guitarist? Sometimes he is. I think he kind of like took a break from music because I think he got so into the last two bands that he was in, and it was really disappointing when everyone else wasn't as like 100% as he wanted to be. So he's taken a bit of a break from music, and he has helped out. He's helped out with my music for sure. But Daniel and them we're talking about getting back into a little bit, so he'll probably be playing metal music again. Okay, I just remembered that I have to pee. Holy shit, I have to pee so bad. So now you guys get to listen to this song, and I will be right back. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know. See, the only reason why the only reason why I'm like, maybe not, is because he was smiling in Sean's picture right after. But also, to be fair, at that point, I didn't consider myself a musician, and Sean was definitely a musician. And one of the guys playing guitar had been in a metal band before that called Undermine. I think it was Undermined. And so he was like gushing with them about music and stuff. The guys in Pierce the Veil told me I was pretty. Does that count? They're a San Diego band. Isn't this, guys, okay, I need you guys, this band, I need you to hear the vocals on this song. This girl. So funny. This is such an old Instagram. I don't even use this anymore. I want to write something cool like this. Now tell me about D&D. Okay. Let's turn this down a little bit. It's so funny. I was like actually looking at this. It's so fun. I didn't used to listen to as much pop music as I do now, and I blame social media for that 1,000%. But I definitely, this song that's going to be like casually just like playing in the background, this is my current character's new vibe, because everyone decided to not trust her. Everyone decided not to trust her and her brother, even though she's never given them a reason to not trust her. I understand him, but she's never given them a reason to not trust her. So now she's like, okay, you guys think I'm going to lean into this power and use it? Fine. Why not? I've never played like a even remotely lightly evil-esque character. I mean, I've played one that was kind of, she wasn't evil. She was just kind of like hardened and a little bitchy because she had a hard life, but she wanted someone to love her and all this stuff. And this character has wanted the same things, but it seems like no matter what she does, things keep going certain ways. So she's kind of like, well, if it's going to go like that no matter what, then fuck it. So that's going to be fun to lean into. Scary though, because I'm like non-confrontational, if you can't tell. So even in D&D, when it comes to being confrontational, I have to like gear myself up for like, okay, you got this. I auto crit against fascists. I keep that right there on my desk. That's relevant. It's D&D. Fuck fascists. I can't see you as the evil one. I know. I think it'll be fun because I think I might be able to lean into a little bit the because like all of our D&D characters have a little bit. Whoa. Is it once a year? Is it only one time a year? Because if it's only one time a year, I think I can put up with, okay, yeah, I think I could put up with shitting a pineapple once a year better than I could put up with murdering someone, because no kidding. I'm sorry. Actually, I don't know. I'm like, just I knew an 8-year-old woman that could do like 50 push-ups, and I can't do 50 push-ups, so I guess it depends. I would assume it's a whole pineapple because that sounds like awful, right? And I think it's supposed to be a choice between two like not fun things. I think if it's just little pieces, it'd be like, whatever. Yeah, see? Because I would never be okay with murdering someone. Because you have to think about that. Because I'm thinking long term here. I'd rather shit a pineapple once a year than have to think about killing someone every single day. That's where my mind goes. Because it said to the death. It didn't just say fight her. It said to the death. So either I'm letting an old lady murder me. I'm murdering an old lady. Who's the old lady? Is it like, I'm kidding. Is it a super like racist, misogynistic, part of the bourgeoisie class, oppressive. Murder over a ripped anus. You guys are silly. You know, like when girls give birth, their hoo-ha rips all the way to their anus sometimes, right? So I feel like that's a pain that if I was gonna ever be willing to give birth, I guess, you know, I could do that. It's just once a year. Yeah, it's one pineapple once a year. That's why I'm like, I think I could do that. It would suck. It would be awful. You'd probably need some stitches afterwards. I'm not saying it wouldn't be awful, but I think I would choose hurting myself over hurting someone else, even if I don't like them. Wait, but you said once a year right there. It says once a year right there. Right there. I'm not willing to feel that pain, though. I mean, yeah, I'm actively choosing not to have children, but I only enact violence against oppressors. Well, no, it's not fighting to death once a year, because then obviously I would choose the pineapple. Wait, okay, so if I have to fight, are you saying I have to fight an elderly woman to death once a year? Because then definitely the pineapple. If I have to kill multiple people, then definitely the pineapple. Ultimately, I think no matter what, I would choose to hurt myself over some random old lady. Like I said, unless it's like a oppressor, bourgeoisie, there's not really a moral yes or no on that. I'm okay with that. Oh. I guess I'm offing myself in that situation. Do you know, actually, they do that on purpose. So McDonald's, or the people that supply those ice cream machines for McDonald's, which I'm pretty sure McDonald's also owns, does that to itself. Because elderly once a year, paint on yourself or rock the shit out of someone's grandma. Like I said, if it's someone that's like did this old lady, did her son like do some really fucked up stuff, and she tried to justify it in some way, because then yeah, you know, let's go. Like, is this one of those boys will be boys women? Is this one of those what was she wearing women? The type of woman depend, like, really change, like, will change some things for me. I was like, it's so funny. I'm like, I don't like confrontation, but I'm also like pretty leftist, so I also feel like, you know, sometimes violence is necessary to change things. This is the nicest old lady you've ever met. So if you're asking me if I would rather shit a pineapple or get in a fist fight with Sean's mom, then I would rather shit a pineapple every single day. Absolutely. I would take that. At some point, if you're doing it every day, at some point, it's just going to become routine, you know? At some point, you're either gonna rip yourself open and bleed out and die, right? At some point, or it's just going to become routine, and you're just going to be like, well, this is it. Because here's the thing: is the human skin. You hate the boys will be boys, girls will be girls phrase. I hate boys will be boys and all that stuff. Yeah. I'm like, I definitely don't really hear girls will be girls as often. But like my mom has used the boys will be boys in defense of men saying awful things. Or like girls getting sent home from school for wearing like a long tunic and leggings, she'll be like, well, boys will be boys. And it's like, well, no. 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 Probably after the first one, honestly. Yeah. I was like, but here's another thing, you guys. What you don't understand, like the human skin, incredibly stretchy. If you were to, you know, like movies in space, like when people die in space, they always show them like freezing or suffocating. That's not true. The reality is our bodies would expand and expand and expand and expand, and human skin is actually incredibly elastic. So you would die before you exploded. That's a fun fact. So, you know, like the body's wild. There's a chance that, you know, it's gonna suck, but its boys will be its boys will be boys for a reason. That's because anyone who agrees with that shit is probably like a selfish, immature little punk. It was an insult to punks, because actually the punk subculture is really intolerant of a lot of shit and very political. So skin may be stretchy, but my anus is not. False. Exactly, Jimmy. You would be surprised the things that my sister as an ER nurse has told me that people have fit inside of their anus. So just think about that. You just think about that. The whole lack of air thing better get me before I feel anything related to becoming Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. James, who the fuck figured it? No, yeah, my sister is a nurse, and she spent some time in the ER, and she had some wild stories. Someone fit a whole light bulb without it breaking, and they were so confused how to get it out, because like without breaking it, because she's like, hey guys, if you're ever wondering if something can fit up, this is such a weird, this stream has taken a weird turn. We're getting off in a couple minutes, so this is fine. Oh gosh. If you're deciding to shove random things inside of your body, I'm gonna recommend never a light bulb, because not only is it glass that can and will break, there's also like coatings inside of them that are toxic. So, you know, just in case you were thinking about it, pick something else. They have to go to the ER because they get scared to get out and they panic, but shit gets out. So it can come both ways. Think of it. I mean, like, gosh, we're on such a weird topic right now. But so much can fit inside of your intestines that, like, it has to be stretchy both ways, you know? I think they just put two and together because the anus can stretch up a certain number of inches in raccoons. Exactly. People are stupid. I know. Why is it a light bulb? Thank you so much. Thanks for following. You sparked a real interesting conversation. Oh, man. But yeah, people are wild and crazy. I think that's why those, like the first couple of those Final Destination movies and stuff, and the first couple Saw movies were actually kind of terrifying, because there was like, what are people willing to do to get out of things? And people will be selfish in those situations. Like, let me tell, after working in customer service at restaurants and coffee shops and stuff, if people are willing to be that brutal over food and stuff, then they would definitely be that brutal over their lives for sure. I haven't seen the latest Saw movie. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and there's gonna be shame with this. I know I've only seen the first Saw movie, because I don't do well with body horror. I much prefer suspense and thriller than body horror, because I know I'm not the only one that does this. I don't know if any of you that are in the chat get this, but I get like, I don't want to say sympathy pains, because obviously I'm not feeling like someone slicing my throat, but like I get like my skin crawls and like tingles in the areas where things are, and I just I would not go to SawCon. Probably not. I have such a love-hate relationship with horror movies. Like sometimes some of the gore is necessary. Like that last Rambo movie, I mean, it's Rambo. It had gore in it, but I did not want to physically see and look at Rambo break the guy's clavicle and then reach his finger in and like pull it out. But also I felt like it was necessary because like that guy was a sex trafficker. So I was like, get him, Rambo, get him. Can someone put Cam in a timeout? There's no mods here. Let's timeout. How do you timeout? Timeout. Yeah, it's like the first Saw movie is so good. Saw 10, is that the one that I need to watch? I feel like my brother and some of my friends were really into Saw, so I got some descriptions, and it kind of felt like they started just being like gory for gore's sake, and I'm not a big fan of gore for gore's sake. Like I feel like when there's gore in a movie and it makes sense, like it makes me, but fine. But if it's just like gory to be gory, I can't really sit through all of those movies, especially like I just like I can't watch people's like wrists and stuff get slit or their throats get slit. Those things really Okay, I'll watch Saw 10. I'll watch Saw 10. Why not? I was like, maybe he'll still be streaming. Okay, but it's 1 o'clock, so I'm going to start looking at guys, I'm going to play my song. This is my second song. You guys know this. I feel like everyone that is here right now, besides welcome James, I was like, I feel like everyone that's here right now has been here for a hot minute. So y'all know this is my second song that I've ever written. I put it out at the end of last month. Wow. I feel like the Saw films don't cover the whole life preservation thing. Well, yeah. That's why I think that first one like kind of made sense, because it was like, thought that guy was dead the whole time, you know, like it was just like, oh, I feel the first Saw was a really good, it's like how I feel like one of my favorite horror movies will always be Scream, because I feel like it did such a good job of balancing between like suspense and a little bit of gore and like humor, and I don't know. I think Scream is one of those, like, that's always going to be one of my top horror movies because of the way that they did that was so good. What's your favorite scary movie? This one. How many people got those phone calls that year from their friends being dumb? In sheep's clothing, but love Saw movies? Dang. When my brother, is it the second one? Which one? Is it the second one where the key is behind the eye? Once I heard about that, I was like, I'm not seeing that one. I don't do eye stuff. The show? No, I need to. Dude, talk about freaking, sorry, I was like, what am I doing? I'm trying to blah, 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 blah. Just getting distracted. Nothing new. Oh, the clowns. Oh my god, I remember that. The clowns everywhere, which is terrifying. The penguin, like the new show, right? With is it Colin? It's Colin Farrell, right? Where he looks nothing like himself. remember at the end of the movie, the Batman movie, my friend being all like, I thought he was in the movie. And we're like, he was. I was pretty young and at my friend's, and he put on the one where the guy cuts his stomach. Oh God, I don't know. No. That's why I don't like the Hostel movies. I don't like Hostel. Because, ugh. Blech. The only good thing to come from the Batman, honestly. I liked it. I liked that they did an earlier Batman that was more like angry and sad, because Batman is angry and sad. He was a child that watched his parents get killed in front of him and then made his whole life about it, which, get it, but I haven't started watching it, so I can't do spoilers, but I want to watch it so bad. But yeah, I liked I know, but I liked it. There were some people that I had that were like, oh, he, like, I think when I was still working at the coffee shop and someone was like, oh, they made him so sad. I was like, what do you mean they made him sad? When is Batman not sad? Batman's a sad man. He's a sad child. And he's a sad adult. Like, literally his whole personality, like, again, I said I get it, but his whole personality is that his parents were murdered in front of him. I love Batman, so this is not a diss at Batman. This is people not understanding that Batman is sad. Like, he made his whole personality, I'm gonna throw my money at first. I'm gonna throw all of my money and all of my time and everything into getting revenge on the people that killed my parents. And then I feel like they did a good what I really liked that they did about that movie too is that they like showed the moment where he realized that what he was doing and going down this path of like revenge and anger and all of that was leading to other people feeling empowered to do the angry revenge thing, you know, like that's what was happening with the Riddler. Not the Riddler. Yeah, that was the Riddler. Oh my gosh, now I just heard Jim Carrey in my head and I was like, that wasn't Jim, duh. Whew, sorry. Jim Carrey's such a good Riddler though. But you know, like all of those people in that movie were like inspired by the Batman and his vengeance. That's why like he had that moment of realization where they were like, he was like, oh shit, they're doing it. Like I'm empowering these people to feel like this is okay. And so it's kind of like, I'm hoping that it seems like they're going to show that transition from him being like, I'm angry and revenge and all this to like, okay, justice. I am justice. Batman is just a guy running around in a cape who misses his mom, making sure no one else has to feel that kind of pain. Exactly. He's just a rich guy. He's just a rich guy with unlimited resources in a cape. Batman 2 has the potential to be, it so does. Yeah, because aren't they going to do, wait, who are they doing next? I think someone just talked to me about this. We just did the Riddler, and then they're going to do Dr. Freeze, and then maybe the Joker. Is that what? I like Pattinson as I was one of those people that didn't like Robert Pattinson for a while because he went from Harry Potter to Twilight. God. And I didn't like Twilight. Nothing confirmed, only speculation. Okay, that's what I was like. Someone was telling me that who was that? Someone said that they thought that was the next thing. So either way, I think it'd be really cool to see another Mr. Freeze interpretation. Nothing against Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything like that. Obviously, I watched the shit out of that movie, but it'd be interesting to see what direction they go with how, like, not that those ones aren't dark, but I feel like these ones have these newer movies that they've put out since then have had, even like the Christian Bale ones, they've had darker tones to them than when we had Dr. Freeze. Mr. Why do I keep saying Dick Doctor? I don't know. Fucking. Then when we had Mr. Freeze, apparently I just want to say Doctor. Exactly. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. So that would be interesting to see them do that. And like I said, it'd be really cool to see like a new, like updated kind of darker interpretation of a Mr. Freeze, because Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't like that dark of a character. I mean, like it was just I know why they put him in, because he's such a especially around then, like such an iconic actor, and he was like in everything. But I don't know if he was like, if as a child I took him very seriously. I guess as an adult probably I would take him more seriously, but as a kid I was like, it's not that serious. This is kind of a funny movie. Joker can always take a seat. Exactly. I didn't see it, but I've heard mixed things. I heard someone say that it was really good. I also heard someone say that they really didn't like it. I agreed with both of I mean, like, I understood both of the arguments that were being made, so I guess I'll just have to maybe I'll wait till it streams. There was a clip where Arnold and Danny were on stage calling out Michael during an award ceremony. Yeah. Arnold, well, because Penguin and hi Dibs, how are you? I heard rumors are getting a Joker show like Penguin. Oh, that could be interesting. That'd be a good build up. I wonder who they'd pick, because there's so much. I'll appreciate it because I'm a vocalist. I heard someone say that they hated it because the whole movie is the Joker getting his ass beat by police, and it was hard to watch from like multiple standpoints of like that being a main focus and stuff. Originally thought Killer Croc with flooding. Ooh, realistic would be interesting. Sometimes I think our CGI has gotten really good, but sometimes I think people think that our CGI skills are better than they actually are, and sometimes the CGI looks awful. Disney, sometimes in Disney movies it has been not great. Just working my real life job. Oh no, I'm sorry. They already have their Joker in that universe. Oh, duh. That's right. I forgot. You're right. I did see that deleted scene. You're right. Ha. I don't know. I like it. I like the new Batman. I like Robert Pattinson. I think the moment I realized I liked him was, I forget what movie he had done where I was like, oh, okay, like that was a good job. And then I saw an interview where he said that he hated being in Twilight, and I was like, oh, okay. Which, no offense, I know a lot of people like Twilight, and I'm not trying to, like, if you like it, I'm not one of those people that's like, unless it's like a fundamental like moral difference, I'm not one of those people that's like, you can't like something just because I don't like it. I just think it wasn't written very well, and it makes sense because the woman that wrote it was Mormon, so that's why that some of the things in there that I was like about makes sense, because there are, like, as someone who grew up Mormon, there are things that like that religion you can and cannot do and shit, and so that's why some things felt the way that they did in some of that, like weird creepy vibes and shit in some of it. But I know a lot of people love that. A lot of people love the idea of someone watching them while they sleep every night. How did he get in? Anyways, it's fine. But obviously not my cup of tea. Was not really a big fan. Didn't really like the movies. So appreciated that he also didn't like the movie. Alistair! I know, weird that one of my favorite characters is the murder hobo of all the demons. I mean, they're all demons, but, you know, like, out of all the good. Anyways, I need to find someone to raid. I think I need to chill. I think I need to walk my dog. I need to play some music. I was gonna play music for you guys. No. I mean like how like out of the core group, all of them are like, oh, you know, like Charlie's trying to get them to do good things and all that stuff, and Alistair is like, yeah, we're totally gonna do that. But also on the side, I'm still a murder hobo. Nifty does her job, and Nifty does it super well. She was told to stab, and she stabbed. No, I know you are. Nifty's good at stabbing. Does anyone have anyone that they want us to raid? Because like I said, I meant to do music for you guys today, but I've just been like still kind of in my funk a bit. So maybe next time. I was like, man, it really it just sucks for me because I want to get better at like singing in front of people, and it's really like it's good practice and everything. So next time I will actually do music. I don't like to give raid suggestions. That's fair. I think that's why when people do such, even when I choose someone to raid, oh here, let me snooze the ad break because we're about to go. Even when I suggest some, like when I'm like, oh, we're gonna raid this person, I hope none of you ever feel pressured to follow or stay. Like obviously you check out the vibe. Just because I love someone's vibe doesn't mean that you're gonna love them, obviously. So I hope none of you ever feel like pressured or obligated to follow or chat or anything like that. Only do it if you want to, only interact if you're digging the vibes, because sometimes just because we like hanging out doesn't mean that we're gonna like to hang out with the same people outside of each other. That happens all the time. So is that why anytime Cam says something, why do I go, is that real? No, that's 100,000 people. I'm not rating someone with 100,000 people. That's terrifying. What are you talking about? It's so funny. Yeah, it is real. I just typed it in. Oh, wait, you're asking me. Is that real? I don't know. Listen. Oh, never mind. Yeah. But also, oh, you're right. Okay, no. Okay. I know who that is. Obviously, haven't sorry, I just got so distracted by this song. I saw the broke record for most Twitch subscribers. I don't pay a lot of attention to things sometimes. I feel like I don't pay enough attention to Twitch sometimes. I'm like very much stuck in like, this is the group of people that I follow that I like, and then until people that I'm watching their stream of go and rate other people, sometimes I'm like, but that's all I've got. Let's see. I don't even know. Let me pull up Twitch. Let's see who's like actually pull up. Oh, Elixir and Melody. And oh my gosh, does anyone in here like, shoot, does anyone in here like Critical Role? Leaving us for the day. I'm not allowed to leave for 5 minutes. Is that what that is? If I don't leave for 5 minutes, you guys are gonna have to spend like 3 minutes in an ad. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't think that. Oh, the ads are like 3 minutes because I try and make it every hour. If anyone likes Critical Role, there is someone that we got to raid one time that I haven't been able to really hang out in his stream because he plays a lot of Final Fantasy 14 and he's further than I am. No, you're funny. This guy, he's a blacksmith, and I think it says that it says Critical Role gift, and it says Vax knives. So I'm not sure if he made them or what, but do you guys want to go check out someone who's a blacksmith that has really freaking cool energy? He also like sings songs for people when they follow or shit. He seems like a really, really fun person. I've only got to hang out in his stream like once or twice. because of where he's at in Final Fantasy. So we're gonna click on it. You obviously, like I said, you guys don't have to dagger. Do you really think that you can stop me now? Write it down if you've been listening. I love them. Sorry, I'm like, this song gets me every time. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so I can actually focus. But yeah, he's a blacksmith. I don't know if he's making them now, but he makes knives. He has really good energy. Really like very much like the vibes of a really cool blacksmith that you would find at a Ren fair or something is the vibes that he gives me. He seems really cool, really chill, really happy. So if you would like to come hang out and raid, I'm probably gonna have to raid and run a little bit because I have to walk my dog, but acapella chill, yeah, I know. Write it down if you've been listening. That's usually how I sing. Like I said, I need to get back into singing and stuff. So maybe Friday morning. Oh wait, I have a voice lesson. Maybe Thursday morning or something, or tomorrow morning, or oh wait, no, Sean's off tomorrow. Maybe Thursday morning I'll do another music stream and try and actually do stuff. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. We're gonna snooze this ad one more time because we're about to leave and I'm not gonna send you guys off with a freaking ad. That's rude. So if you no, thank you for being here. Like I said, it was really random. I didn't really promote it. I just appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Any of you that have stayed for any amount of time, whatever. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get out of my funk, and I promise Wednesday night it'll be more like normal energy. We'll do some Final Fantasy, maybe some Dragon Age too, and then sorry, goodness. And then Thursday, more Baldur's Gate with Cam, and then probably more Final Fantasy after that. So it will be good. Oh yeah, Thursday we are streaming early, so maybe not Thursday morning, maybe Saturday morning. We'll try and do some music this week. And if not this week, next week. And hopefully I'll have more of my song worked on next time I stream. I'm gonna go ahead and click start raid because then that gives me like a minute and a half. If you guys want to dip and go check out someone else's stream, totally understand. If you want to hang out and meet a cool new streamer that has a really good vibe, that's totally awesome. Come with us. If you want to interact in the chat once we get there, I appreciate that. If not, totally get it. No pressure. Don't worry. Do you. But really cool vibes. And I appreciate all of you guys for being here and hanging out with me. And I'll see you Wednesday.